Hello. In this video, we're going to paint the dragonfly. Start by getting your canvas out and ready. I have a jar with water. That's to put my brushes in when I'm not using and to wash them out when I need to switch colors. I have a towel to dry my brushes off, and of course I have my brushes. I have 3 sizes, but whatever you have is fine. I'm going to start by doing the background, and I'm going to use yellow and white. So I'm going to make a much lighter yellow. I'm just going to take some white and some yellow and stir it together. And this is going to be the whole color of my background. I'm just going to paint this all around my dragonfly shape that's drawn on. If you get a little messy, that's okay. The dragonfly is a much darker color, so it will cover where you may have gotten some yellow like on his wing or his head or something. So don't worry if you get a little sloppy. Just nice, thin, even coat. Get your paint spread out nice and thin. You don't need a lot. You don't need big, thick, cakey paint. No globbies. This is very pretty yellow. I like it. Around his wings. Okay, so now I have my background all filled in. I'm just smoothing out any thicker areas of paint. And I'm gonna go and paint the dragonfly. So the dragonfly color is this blue, and we're going to add a little bit of black and a little bit of white. So I'm gonna use my smaller brush just to mix my paint up. I'll take my blue. Blue is going to be the color I have the most of. So I want it to still look blue. I'm gonna take a little scoop of black, stir that in. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna take a little scoop of white and stir that in also. So it's this nice dark midnight blue color. And I'm going to fill in the whole dragonfly with this color. I'll start, oops, I got something on there. Let's start with his head. Paint his whole head. I've got the wings. So I get a little bit overlapping under the edge, and it's grabbing a little bit yellow, but that's perfectly fine. Just gonna get this all filled in. I've got his body, his whole shape, just filled right in. Doing long strokes to help minimize the appearance of brush strokes. We will be putting a layer on top of this of a lighter color for inside of the wings. So a little bit of streakiness is pretty okay since it's going to be covered up anyway. A bigger brush is probably would have been a better bet, but I'm just sticking with this one. You have smaller canvases, so probably this size, kind of medium to smaller size, works perfect for you guys. Again, with this side with the wings. And this little body. I keep getting a little out of my line and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. Just smoothing out my strokes. So that looks pretty good. A little bit more on his head. And down on it. Whoops. My canvas shifted on me. Okay, so I have it filled in completely blue now. And I'm going to paint inside of the wings. So I don't need to worry about it being dry because I'm going to be basically painting the same color on top, just lighter. So over here in my white, I'm going to scoop that up and just stir it over in with some of my blue. So I have this lighter version of that same color. And inside of the wings, oh, that can be even lighter. Let's go lighter. More white. Inside of my wings, I'm putting this shape here, kind of like a long oval, but it's a little pointy on the end. Bring it out a little bit further. I do that to this one also. I'm going to do these one more coat just because my dark blue is very wet. It's not allowing my color to be as light as I want it to, but that's okay for the first coat. I'm going to do the same on this one. Big on the end and then tapers and is pointy where it's going to kind of be meeting the body. And then I'm just going to fill it in. And then this one. Okay, so I want that dry. I'm gonna do it again. I want it dry this time. I'm just going to blow it dry just to speed it up. So you just let yours air dry. go. And now my color, got that same light blue color. I'm just getting my brush kind of wiped off. Got this light blue. And this time when I put it on, as you can see, it shows up a lot better. So just another coat. And it's pointy on this side where it's coming from the body. Big loop and then pointy. There, we've got that all filled in. So now he's got pretty wings. Next I'm going to give him eyes. And I'm going to be using black paint. So smaller, there's my same brush but cleaned out. I'm using this medium size. You might want to use a smaller one. I'm just going to use some black paint, and on the side of his head, I'm going to do like these half circles. So that's got an eye right there. And over here. So there he's got two eyes. Now we just have some detail work we're going to be doing with white and a smaller brush. I'm going to go around the edge of those eyes. I'm going to make sure they're dry, blow dry them. Of course, you guys just wait for yours to dry, unless you have a blow dryer handy. I'm going to use the same light blue that we made to paint inside the wings. And I'm going to just go around the outside edge of these eyes with a little outline. Okay, so next I'm going to just use some white paint. And I'm going to put some designs on him. Let me see. How about some little polka dots? Just using white paint. I'm going to put a little dot on the end of this here on these little lines we put around the eyes. So just on the very ends. And inside the eyes, I need to put like the reflective light. So I'm gonna put a big circle here and a little circle kind of beside it, underneath. Big circle and a little circle. So he's got shiny eyes. Now down his back, I guess his body, let's put a circle, and maybe some smaller circles and like some space, so space, and a few smaller circles that come down. Another little circle. And then when I get to the very end, I'll just stop. And then the space between, I'll make smaller circles. So maybe a little circle, little circle. These are just smaller. And this is just white paint. There, that's cute. And maybe around the outside edges of the wings. How about maybe just some like dash marks? How about I'll just do on the tops. Top of this one. And let's do this one. And this one, it's just little dash marks. What else does he need? Anything? I'm gonna do another little coat of white on my circles. I think the background needs something. Let's see, maybe we can put some spirals or something fun out there. Maybe some polka dots. Let's see, I'm gonna check it out, see what it looks like if I just use the bright yellow. I'm gonna try using just the bright yellow, no white mixed in, and see if it shows up. So this is the first time I'm painting it, so I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. Let's see if we can do just some bright yellow polka dots. Oh yeah, so I'm just gonna put some nice bright yellow polka dots all over my background. And that just keeps it, you know, from being super plain, gives it a little bit more interest. You guys could do different shapes or maybe just spirals. So a spiral would just be a squiggly thing. I'm gonna fill that in now just so that mine are all polka dots. You could just use white paint and do these. I don't know how well the white would show up, but probably about as good as this yellow. Other color you can make is like a limey green. If you mix just a little blue and with some yellow and add white, you'll have a bright limey green. That might be pretty. I like the yellow. I think that's cute. I do take some off the edge, so the pattern is, you know, going off the edge also. It doesn't just stop. Have some behind your wings. Oops, I got a little blue. Can't really see it, so that's good. And just all over, you can just polka dot him. Mine are pretty big polka dots. You could do lots of little ones. There, I think he looks pretty good. Maybe a little more white on the eyes. He's cute. Just to fill in that you can kind of see through. I'm just gonna give that another coat, the little eye reflectives with these white polka dots on his back. Just to get that to cover a little bit better. You could go ahead and add more designs inside his wings if you want. Perfectly okay to get creative and do your own thing. I'm gonna sign my name. I'm just gonna use white paint down here. Add a little water to my paint just to kind of thin it out so I can sign in one swoop. There might be a little blue on my brush. That's okay. I'm just gonna write my name right down here and done. When you guys finish up, please take pictures and post to my Facebook page, Willy-Nilly. I have a pinned post at the top, so hopefully you guys can find it easily. Just upload them there. I love seeing them. while you're there uploading, go ahead and scroll through and check out what everybody else is posting. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.